Calculate lower and upper bounds if each of the number is correct to nearest one decimal place. So here you need to find lower and upper bound for this one, 6.3 into 4.8. How do we find out? We find out in this way. To get the lower bound, for 6.3 you should take lower bound. For 4.8 also you should take lower bound. Multiply these two, the result will be lower bound. In multiplication both should be lower, resultant will be lower. Okay. Now, to get the upper bound, take upper bound for 6.3 and also upper bound for 4.8. The result will be upper bound. In multiplication you should take both upper bound, the result will be upper bound. Okay. Now let us find out lower and upper bound for each of the numbers. So first number is 6.3. Now, how will I decide what should I subtract and add to get lower and upper bound? In this way, see. It is nearest to one decimal place. Always remember, one decimal means 0.1. It's nearest to whatever, you should do half of that. It's a rule, man. Nearest to whatever, do half. So do by 2. You get 0.05. So now add 0.05, subtract 0.05. So we get 6.35 and here 6.25. Okay. Now the other number, 4.8. Even this also nearest to one decimal place, which is 0.1. So when I do half, I get 0.05. So add 0.05, subtract 0.05. I get 4.85 and 4.75. Clear? Now, let us replace the values here. So lower bound of 6.3 is 6.25. Lower bound of 4.8 is 4.75. So multiply these two, you get the answer to be 29.69 is the lower bound. Okay. Now, take upper bound of 6.3, 6.35 into upper bound of 4.8, 4.85. Multiply these two, you get 30.80. So this is the upper bound, this is the lower bound. Is the sum clear?